This video is brought to you by my free book, Digital Flying. Learn how I use the iPad in the cockpit, which apps I use, and how I do it inside the book, Digital Flying. Visit digitalflying.com to download your free copy of the book today. Hey everyone, Jason Schappert here of MzeroA.com, and welcome into video number 3 now of our 3-part series on flying with the iPad. And what I'm really doing, not only in the cockpit like I'm going to show you today, but also what I'm doing, days out from my flight, the day of my flight, and actually while I'm flying. So in the previous videos, we were kind of flight planning from a quick little hop from the Donnell and Marion County Airport up to the Gainesville Airport. So I've actually got that up here on the iPad now. Again, I'm using AOPA's FlyQ app, great little tool. And I'm going to show you some features that I like to use inside of that. And I'm simulating that flight right now. So first and foremost, I love my toolbar down here, showing me my altitude, my ground speed, my track, my waypoint, my time to that waypoint. And also for those of you that have to switch fuel tanks, I've got my timer down here. I can set, hey, okay, I switch my fuel tanks every 30 minutes. Now I know this is a short flight, but something that I have, there. Of course, you can use it as a stopwatch as well for my IFR guys that need to be timing something. So I've got that. Remember back in the days we used to Velcro, timers to the actual instrument panel and use that. I mean, times are changing, that's for sure. So you can see that there, kind of a neat thing. Something I love, and IFR guys really pay attention to this because this is cool. Split screen, top left corner, right underneath iPad there. I'm clicking, and I can run a split screen now. Super, super cool. So let's say I'm going to leave my map over on my left side, and on my right side, I want to go ahead and let's pull up my Gainesville stuff here. And here's my taxiway diagram. Here is my my ILS procedure into there. So now I've got my approach plate and I've got my map out here. Of course, if I'm flying IFR, I want to go ahead and switch that to my IFR low en route so I can see what I'm doing there. Maybe I want to keep my plate open, but geez, what is the weather currently doing up in the general area, up in the Gainesville area? Great, now I've got my Gainesville METAR out. I'm staying up to date on that sort of stuff. Checking the winds, seeing exactly what's happening there, all from really that multitasking, that split screen feature that makes life just so much easier. So turn that off. Let's come back to my map here. Let's go back to being a VFR pilot here for a second. Let's go back to my sectional. We are flying along. I am trying to get to the Gainesville Airport, but look at this nasty little cell, sitting over Gainesville, and really some stuff in between. I'm really not comfortable with that. Let's say I need to get around something. I can simply click and hold my route and move this here. Take my route and actually move it here, if I can get everything to cooperate. Hold my route and bend it wherever I need to. I need to get up and around some weather. Now that's probably not the preferred route, but you can see I can move my route and bend my route around anywhere. I can add another airport, as my actual point. I'm gonna fly over the Williston Airport now to check that out, to maybe give me a better hole or better gap through that actual weather, so I can see that sort of stuff there. So pressing and holding on your route for quick diversions on the fly. Now something else I want you to notice. Look at my nav bar, my toolbar down there. Everything has changed and now adjusted to my new routing. Everything's set. Remember previously with diversions, how long is it going to take me to get there? Do I have enough fuel to make it there? What's my new ground speed going to be? All this sort of stuff can now be calculated by pressing, holding, and bending my route. Can you see how useful this could be? Let's say I'm flying, there's some restricted airspace up ahead of me. ATC calls, hey, 512 Romeo, that airspace is hot now. You're going to have to find a way around it. Well, previously I was going to go right on through it because it was cold. Now I can just adjust my route and go around it, have a quick heading, and make it all happen. So you can see how valuable that can be. I'm really digging and really liking the AOPA FlyQ app for a lot of these reasons, and it's become my primary tool on the iPad in the cockpit. So really cool stuff. Again, guys, if you haven't seen all 3 videos, we've done weather planning, we've done flight planning, and now showing you this stuff in the cockpit. I encourage you to go back and track down those videos as well. As always, guys, any questions you have, leave them in the comment box down below this video, and most importantly, remember, that a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, guys. See ya.